What is happening, Magnus sites? I bet you did not expect me to do a video on this. So, I want to know, I'm trying to think of where I want to start with this. So, yes, you see the title. However, I think that I have halted it, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. But I want you guys to know that there is hope for many of you, okay? Because I know many of you are losing your hair, okay? I have a very close relative that looks almost like an identical twin to me who lost a lot of his hair and started shaving his head in his 30s. I believe that I started to recede in my mid to late 30s. That's, I think, when it started to happen. Now, I have heard a rule of thumb is that when you start to notice it, you've probably lost around half of your hair at that point. As a matter of fact, no, you know what? I think it started in my mid to late 20s. It did. However, I think that my diet may have slowed things because I changed things to organic, I believe, in my mid to late 20s and started doing a lot of different cleanses and stuff like that. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to be all over the place with this because I know a lot of you need a video like this. I know you do. So, yes, I deal with it, okay? And there's different ways to handle it. There's different haircuts. You know, there's ways of covering it up. There's, hair spray on stuff you can do. There's shakers. There's hair fibers that you can spray in. And I've tried a couple of them, because it really is irritating and it does affect your self-esteem. I think from my research, 88% of men experience hair loss. Okay, 88%. That's the majority of us. So being a YouTuber, whenever you put yourself in the public eye, you're going to get made fun of sooner or later by people. You know what I mean? So sometimes I'll get comments, oh, look, he's receding. You know what I mean? Guys, you got to remember, especially the ones talking shit, you're next. 88% of y'all, you're next. Believe it. So even though it may not have happened to you yet, it's going to happen to you. So I'm doing this video for all the good people out there, all the good people that watch me that want to figure out how to handle this, or at least how to halt it or diminish it. So from what I've learned in my travels, and I'm going to give you something that my doctor told me, and I've been working on that, and I noticed certain changes, okay? So you can get a different haircut. Different haircuts minimize it. A lot of men know this already. The way you comb it, a different hairstyle. Because there's a difference between styling and cutting, okay? But they both can work synergistically together to help minimize it. I know this, okay? So I also bought that infrared helmet. I forgot what, I Restore. And I started to notice a few months in that I was like, okay, I really don't see it getting any thinner. Things seem to be pretty good still. So I'm like, okay, all right. You know what I mean? For what I understand, I Restore can help you get some back, but it will also help halt it. Okay, so if you have hair loss, it won't go any further as long as you consistently use it. And you wear it for 20 minutes a day, every other day. There is a YouTube channel, and I forgot their name, but I'm looking at you guys, okay? I have thought about giving you guys a call. Maybe we can do a collaboration or something like that. But there is a YouTube channel that also does that tattoo. that a lot of celebrities get. I forgot what it's called, but microblading or something like that. You get this tattoo that basically, like, see, for me, like, I'm only thinning in the front. I'm not in the back. I'm not getting no bald spot in the back. So they'll do a tattoo that looks like a really low haircut. And it's very convincing. I've seen it. If it's done right, it's extremely convincing. I thought about getting that done under my hair so that at least the hairline's a little bit more crisp. That's about it. I thought about it. You know what I mean? And you can get them permanent or you can get them semi-permanent. I understand, guys. Losing your hair affects your self-esteem. You know what I mean? Men have probably self-deleted over it. You know what I mean? Because it can make you look extremely different. Like you could have been at 10 at one time because of your hair, and then it drops you to a 6 or 7, or maybe even below because you ain't got it no more. You know what I mean? Your looks are very important to you, fellas, all right? One of the lucky ones that apparently, my hair loss has slowed, and but still, I've still got it. A lot of men my age are completely bald. So there's the microblading, I believe that is called. The eye restore helmet. There's sprays and fibers and all this other stuff. I've read about changing your diet for different people. Sometimes eliminating dairy. Period, because dairy is very mucus causing. So and there's certain shampoos, because your follicles get, and then there's DHT, which I'm starting to find out in my research that not all people have issues with these androgens and DHT with causing their hair loss. Sometimes it's other things. Sometimes it's circulation. Okay, so there's hair massage, scalp massage. Eliminating mucus-causing foods like dairy, clearing the hair follicles. Some people have actually gotten their hair back, and you can all call this pseudoscience or whatever. I'm willing to try anything as long as it's not dangerous. You get what I'm saying? Some people have poured their own urine on their hair, and because your urine contains certain hormones from your own body and stem cells, it actually has grown people's hair back. Another thing is PRP, I believe it's called. I forgot what is platelets, something. But they plasma, something. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But they take your blood and spin it, separate the plasma from it, and then they inject those platelets into your scalp and everything. And I believe I'm really going off the cuff right now like I always do. Bradley Martin, right? Bradley Martin had it done, and it looks like he got his whole full head of hair back, okay? Another thing that I saw with Michael McConaughey, there's a hair system out there that he uses that he said he started balding in the 90s, and he got all his hair back. So there's several different ones. There's a whole lot of hope out there, guys, okay? And until you can get your hair back, all right, make sure that you don't let it get to you, okay? All right? I understand. I get it. Wear hats, change the hairstyle, cut it differently. Do the best you can to look your absolute best. There's derma rolling. You can derma roll to get your hair back. Different things work for different people. Okay, standing on your hands, doing headstands and handstands to get the blood flowing up there. That's for people who have circulation problems. You need to make your hair your life's goal. What are your primary goals in life? You might want to be rich. Well, you might want your hair back. Study everything that you can, because people are different. Some guys, all they need is some Rogaine, or some of these other drugs out there. Some drugs out there will get you a full head of hair, but they've got their side effects, their drawbacks, okay? You know what I mean? So I'm personally not willing to go through that to get a full head of hair again, you know? So I will tell you what my primary physician told me. He did a test on me, and he told me this, and I bet you a lot of you never heard of this. He told me my hair loss was because of iodine deficiency. Yeah. So he's had me supplementing iodine into my diet because I was extremely low in iodine. And he told me this should help me regrow my hair. So I've been doing it for a few months and things look pretty good. Things haven't gotten worse, I know that. And sometimes I look at certain parts and I'm kind of like, maybe I didn't know his hair's there. I think might be growing back. So I don't know yet because I've been iodine deficient for years. Now, one thing with natural ways, now a lot of natural doctors will tell you a month for a year. So if I've been balding for 10, 15, 20 years, it's going to take 20 months for me to finally start to grow it back. You understand? So, that's how it works in natural therapy. It's the rule of thumb, okay? So, oh no, it took you, 2-3 years to grow a tumor. Okay, we might be able to get rid of it in 2-3 months with what we're doing, So that's where I'm at with it, folks. Trust me, there were days and times where it really did bother me. It's really not a concern anymore to me because I feel like there's a huge possibility I'll get it back. I haven't looked into hair transplants. I know a lot of guys get those. I don't want the scars from where they take it. You know what I mean? Although I have seen guys that have gotten the tattoo on the part where they took from for their hair transplant, and because they keep their hair a specific way, it looks absolutely normal, like they never had a hair transplant. So I'm on a mission. Y'all know me. Look, I was on a mission to get in movies. I'm in movies. I was on a mission to get to 1 million subscribers and become a successful YouTuber. I've done that. I'm on a mission to get my damn hair back fully, okay? A lot of people, they say, yo, your hair looks fine. You're pretty good. That's fine, but I know where my hairline used to be, okay? All right? And that's where I want it back, all right? That's how I want it. If I got to do a comment, look, LeBron James, I don't know what LeBron James did. I don't know. Look, I know he got more money than God right now. So I've heard that he did a combination of things, like he might have did like the tattoo with hair transplant. That's what I've heard the most. Like they think that he's done the hair transplants along with the tattoo, and that is what he's done. Hey, if that's what I got to do, that's what I'm going to do. Period. All right. I don't want to lose it because I feel as though I look much better with hair than without hair. Although I have asked women before, and they told me as long as I don't shave my face, they tell me that I look sexy with a bald head. So if I absolutely have to go bald, I will. But until then, I'm on a mission to get every single hair follicle growing hair again. You understand me? A friend of mine actually works at a clinic where they do PRP. And she told me she can get the family discount for me. So, I'm looking into that. Anything natural, I'm into. You know what I mean? Even at the the case of transplanting my own hair, which would be natural still. I would if I had to. But I'm trying everything natural before I even move that way. You know what I'm saying? So, So I'm here to give y'all some positive hope. Okay? Make it your life's purpose and desire. One of your life's purpose and desire. Because where there's a will, there's a way. You can find a way to do it. There's a lot of Hollywood actors out there. A few I can specifically name, but I won't, that have had pretty successful hair transplants. and look pretty damn good. I'm like, that's a hair. Wow, that looks damn good. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I know the drawbacks to some of them. Some of them don't really have a drawback because they're natural. It's like, okay, well, if it's just circulation issues, well, just massage your head every day. There's acupressure for it. There's acupuncture for it. Sometimes it's energetic. There's a lot of different things. So do your due diligence on your own body, on yourself. All right, folks? Talk to you later. I would say that I'm still pretty. I can still hold my own. Yeah. Babe, what you think? Am I still pretty?
Oh, you pretty, baby.
Thank you. Thank you. There it is. There it is. There it is, baby. So post comments down below. Let me know if I helped you. I hope I did. I know it's been a long rant, but a lot of you have expressed the joy of how I'm very upfront and not afraid to talk about anything that may be a shortcoming of mine. You know, like when I gain weight or, you know, if my hair is thinning. I'm talking about it. I'm not scared, y'all. I'm not scared, okay? All men have our insecurities. We have our strengths. We have our weaknesses. We're all human. We all go through them. One of the ways that's on the way to success in your life is part of the journey is learning to minimize those weaknesses and accentuate your strengths. So you do what you got to do, all right? But, you know, as long as it's ethical, you know what I mean? Still be a good human being. Don't destroy yourself either. It's never worth that. Like to me, if taking a drug to grow my hair back is going to shorten my life by 20 years, I'm sorry. I will go bald. Period, point blank. All right? So there you go. Done talking about it. See y'all soon. T-shirts down below, baby. Yeah, get yours. 10 million subscribers. Woo!